Hello, it's Charles Ropes. I'm out. It's springtime, and I thought it was about time that I got out and enjoy what life I have left. Consequently, I came to a graveyard. I'm at Glenwood Cemetery, huffing and puffing my way up the hill. Wasn't that funny? There was someone actually named Quackenbush. Now, I had only ever heard that name in an old Groucho Marx movie. I think that might have been Horse Feathers. That's a funny name. Here we are. Western side of Binghamton. So I'm going to walk up the hill here, around the corner, and down again to the watershed. And then back by the road. Huffing and puffing. I was wondering if I was going to have the strength. I mean, after that long winter, lengthened by the you know what, that which must not be named, the Voldemort of viruses. Is that a chipper? I do believe there was a chipper there. That's pretty. I have to get after these graves. Some of them are toppled over. I'm sure it was level when it was put in, but now that stump is pointed downhill with the far bottom corner being the lowest part. It's a lovely graveyard. I don't know what this says. Milo Red. Oh, looks like a grave is decorated up there. Something colorful on it. Look at the pinnacle on this. I think it must have been meant to be a bell, but I don't know. Is it still attached, or is it just up there? Guernsey. So I have 5 days off this weekend. My boss gave me Tuesday and Wednesday off one way. That is true. One way. William Howe, 2004. Oh, but he lived a good long time. Born 51. Before me. Same year as my brother. Looks like another grave down there. Oh, there's more of them. You can see far down the slope there's some old tombstones and an obelisk. The tombs are smaller here than in one of the other nearby cemeteries. Spring Forest? Yeah. Carey. Robert, Josephine, and Frankie. 1876. Josephine, her death date was never written in. I'm sure she has passed by now. Dad died in 1912. I think that was the year my father was born. My dad died in 76. Of course, my relatives are all buried back home. We'll be on the other side of this watershed, of this little stream that's always flowing down this hill on our way back. I'm 63, and as I was saying, this winter was hard on me. I feel so lazy anymore. I just can't get up any steam, as they used to say. Oh, you can see the stream down there. We're heading toward a veterans, shall we call it a display, a memorial. What is this mound of, though? Is that soil? First thing I thought of was a giant ant's nest. Oh, there's a pheasant up there. Or a wild turkey. I've been one of those not getting out to see the wild animals, enjoying the wilderness that humans have vacated these last few weeks. I've been one of those who've vacated. This is nice. At rest. Can't really see. And more tombstones here. This is just a squirrel. Squirrel! So I got a ultraviolet lamp for my bathroom in hopes that keeping it on would help it be cleaner. I have a mold issue. And of course I'm after it with Clorox and so forth. Various and sundry disinfectants. But it hasn't really defeated it. So I was hoping this ultraviolet lamp would fix the issue. I got it from Amazon, and I was expecting it to be fairly large. I was envisioning an 18-inch bulb, but when it gets here, it's only like 4 inches. And it requires a USB wall charger. So I got one of those this morning. Oh, look at this old one. Julia A. Abbotsford. I think that her date of death was 1860. It apparently had broke at one time. Now this one, you can still read it. Rosette and Hannah. 1854. 1861. Here's another one that's broken. Elvira. Old song. More recent graves. 1920, 2008. I believe what's up next is the Ukrainian cemetery. In case you haven't noticed, I am wearing a mask, but I have it down right now because I'm all alone. But just in case someone happens by, 2011, 2010, 2012, just in case someone happens by, it's available. No tombstones yet on these. And recent. St. Michael's. Greek Catholic. Ah, yeah, it's not Ukrainian, it's Greek. Close, but no cigar. I used to be able to go right out the back of this and continue on toward the watershed. But that's all overgrown now. Look at these. They have these concrete things in a planter. That's queer. Can you read that? 361 children and 138 adults. Erected 1997. So this section of the cemetery has been here quite a while. I enjoy cemeteries. Most of the work I've done as a clergyman, what hasn't been preaching has been burying people. One marriage, though. One wedding, I should say. Very simple affair between two poor souls in my tiny little church. They were in the neighborhood. They lived in the neighborhood. So even though they weren't members, I married them just to make their relationship proper. Can't understand clergymen who won't marry people who have been living together. I mean, the thing you want to do is to make it proper. And if you have them in your church, that might lead them to attending. It didn't in my case. And this was back in the 80s. These people were young and old enough I guess would be the word, to be the parents of some of you who might be listening. Okay, now to find the path. See if you can find the path. We won't need a boat, just a path. Baldwin and Bruce. Plavka. I mean, it doesn't sound like a Greek name. None of those. Baldwin, Bruce, or Plavka. Oh, that looks like a new burial. Ah, yes, I think I remember where the path is. Behind the picnic table. Last time I was on it, I fell. So I'm going to be very careful. Not to fall this time. I'll take my time. There's the watershed right over there. Oh, look at the drain out. Parliament? That's an odd name. Radic Park. Radic, huh? Well, you certainly wouldn't want to be erratic. I believe this may be the path here. So it was a really funny video on YouTube yesterday. These cops are walking into a graveyard at night because someone's heard a noise. And they both have flashlights, man and woman, walking side by side down a dirt road. And they hear this scream in the distance. And they both turn tail and run. I mean, that's so funny to me. You go into a graveyard looking for trouble, you got guns. Which, of course, will not help against anything. That's really scary. Though I find that all the monsters I've ever known in this world, it's so muddy here, have been human and quite alive. Oh gosh, I'm going to get all muddy. Certainly don't want to fall here. It'd be a filthy mess. Okay, I think we have gotten by. I mean, what was it being so muddy? I've taken extra precaution. And that's exactly what this needed, given my experience last time. I could just walk right down it. Nope. Well, haven't been up here in untold ages. Oh gosh. Oh no. I just lost one of the legs too. There we go. Okay. Yeah, the camera's getting old. The tripod has broken in 2 places now. I was able to fit the leg back on. Muddy, muddy, muddy. Got up 4 videos, 4 15-minute videos, 2 Second Life, 2 Minecraft this morning. This will be my first real life video. Of this year. Oh, there's people up there. I think there might be golfers, so they'd be beyond anywhere we'd be. Excuse me. Oh, you can see the pipe down there. At least I can. I can't see it in my viewfinder unless I got it centered right now. Yes, promise to you, I will do my best to take a look at my viewfinder every now and again, just so that I might possibly photograph what I'm looking at. I have a tendency to just wander off, mentally speaking. Always been that way. I was a daydreamer when I was a small boy too. Ah yes, there are golfers, they're way up on the hill. We're not going anywhere near that. The pond should be just over this rise that we're on right now. Just in this hole in the ground right here. Once we get up to the crest, we'll be able to see the water, and there it is. Oh, it's kind of low. I heard that there was a danger of flooding. But this is quite low. You can see the spoiled vegetation around the sides. It's starting to cloud up. It was a bright and sunny day this morning. But they're saying that the chance of rain increases to 20% as the day goes on. Tomorrow would have been half the chance of rain, only 10%. So now you can see the outlet, but you can't see the water coming out. So that's our watershed. I guess there's fish and invertebrates in there.